My name is Dan Lovelace. I'm a district wildlife biologist with the Virginia Department of Wildlife Resources. At times when the natural foods are not available, when acorn mast is low or other fruits and berries are not available, bears seek food that's around our homes, and particularly our trash and bird feeders. The food that's in the trash is really not healthy for bears to consume. They're mixing that in with plastics and other things that might be in the trash. So if all possible, secure your trash so that bears cannot get into what is unnatural, and then they'll move on to find more natural foods in another location.
They always find a way to find food and to cause havoc. There's days, the men will travel out on their routes and they'll find cans tipped over and trash will be scattered completely down the street.
If a homeowner can't secure it in a building or a basement and it has to be left outside, one of the best things that a homeowner could do would be to either contact the waste management and ask for a replacement trash can when bears are in the area, or they can simply do it themselves with some hardware that's available from your local hardware store or building supply.
So Roanoke County offers a service to where you could call us, and you just call us, give us your name, address, and we usually have someone who would come out, take your can and retrofit either your can, or we would switch out our can that's already retrofitted and put it in its place for you. On your own, if you decide that you would like to retrofit your own trash can, you are allowed to do that.
All right, so using double hinge hasp, which that's what this is, mounting it with 1/4-inch bolts and nuts. You drill holes in the appropriate location by first laying this little hasp clamp device on the top and then fitting the mechanism to where it reaches to the side, and then marking the holes or where it goes, drilling those and attaching the proper bolts, tighten it up. In positioning the hasp on the trash container, it's very important to put one in the middle of the front, attaching that with the bolts and using the carabiners or hasps that are available for securing it. Also, if you can, from about 9 inches from the front, install a second one. And then on the other side, opposite, you apply one. And then to make it extra secure, you could add a fourth and a fifth hasp to the rear of the trash container in order to make it secure. Now on the day of trash pickup, you would have to unlatch these hasps and attach them somewhere else appropriately on there so that when the trash service vehicle comes along, they don't have to unlatch these hasps themselves. You may consider, rather than losing these things fairly easily, to secure them to the trash can by using a chain or a wire, so when you unhook them they can just hang down. Or another idea would be on the side of the can, drill and install a U-bolt so that you could have a place that you could actually just snap them all in one place on the side of the trash can. Another consideration for securing your trash container is to attach it to a pole under your deck, a tree. Bears can easily tip over a trash can if it's freestanding, and it makes it a little easier for them to get into trash if they can do that. So by using a ratchet strap against a pole of tree or something that you can secure it if it has to be outside, the bear is less likely to tip it over and even gain access to it, even if with the hasp on it.
So sometimes we do get phone calls that a bear has destroyed your can, or that the can has been missing or stolen. Sometimes the bear will grab your can and pull it up into the woods to go into the contents of the can, eat what it wants or whatnot. So should your can come up missing, you would just call our offices first, let us know who you are, where you live, the can's missing, and then we would just instruct you to call a non-emergency PD number just to report the can missing. Once it's reported on their end, then we will replace your can at no cost.
If you've taken the steps to remove the food sources and bears continue to come around your property, you can seek assistance by calling the Wildlife Conflict Helpline, and the phone number for that is 855 888-571-9003. We have biologists on staff during normal business hours that can answer your questions and try to figure out the situation and help you minimize any conflicts.